Pete, Jimmy Spithill threw all he had at you today, and you still won. You turned it around. I mean, what did that victory mean to the team, and how did you get past?
Yeah, well, we felt like we sailed a pretty good race today. You know, we got a very even start, and it probably took till halfway up the first beat to really see, you know, who got the better of it. They managed to get a little bit of a right shift going back to that on that long tack and just got to us. So, you know, that put us behind, but, you know, then the way we kind of kept fighting, kept it close, you know, it was the lead change both ways on the first run. We were very close to a pass up the second beat. You know, it just felt like we were always neck and neck, kind of on the phasing, and then to get that last right shift coming to the top mark was, you know, something that was, hard work in the setup to keep it that close, but, you know, it was great to be able to take that opportunity when we got it.
We saw when you came in, I mean, a massive crowd, but also it felt for the first time that the boys were enjoying the moment. They're waving at the crowd and there was smiles. I mean, how much does it feel now that a little bit of the pressure has come off?
Oh, I don't think any of the pressure's come off, but, you know, I think it's something that we've been enjoying this journey the whole way. You know, it's been absolutely incredible to have so many home fans out here cheering for us, you know, so many boats on the water. You know, it was almost funny when the commentators were saying, you know, what do you think the next race was going to happen? And you're kind of like, oh, it would probably be pretty cool to, you know, see another day of this. And, you know, it was obviously a shame it didn't happen, but, you know, we're blown away by the support and loving being out there and racing.
You're 1 point away from lifting the cup. What's the plan from here?
Well, the plan doesn't really change for us. You know, we've got some good mods going in the shed at the moment. You know, we're just continuing to improve the boat and improve the way we sail it. You know, we felt like we didn't quite sail at our best in those first couple of laps, and, you know, then definitely sailed a lot better in that last one. But yeah, every day we do a race, we learn, you know, 5 or 6 things that, you know, we won't do wrong in the next one. So, you know, it's really about just slowly tidying up all the little errors we're making and trying to get better and better at sailing these boats.
How much of a match is your opponent?
Oh, I think they've put you know, an amazing challenge together and been proving to be you know, very worthy challenges. You know, we've really enjoyed racing against them. You know, I think they've definitely got some good strengths, but, you know, I think we've got some pretty good strengths as well that, you know, and that's been shown in the last couple of races.
What a race. 6 lead changes. I mean, the sailing world was on the edge of their seat. What a battle. I mean, it looked like Jimmy Spithill and his team threw all they had at you today, and you still won. How?
Yeah, look, it was an amazing race. It was one of those ones where I think, you know, they're the sort of ones that you remember really for the rest of your life. You know, win or lose, it was pretty epic. The guys on board did an amazing job today to provide the power necessary to sail the boats accurately in those conditions. It was really puffy and really shifty, and you know, the guys on board did a great job to you know, we've got a pretty big afterguard on our boat, and the boys did a fantastic job to pick some nice angles. So they certainly threw everything at us, but you know, we threw everything at them as well, and really at the end of the day it could have gone either way, and we're really happy to come out on top.
It's not over yet, but we're getting there. You're 1 point away from lifting the trophy. You know, how confident is the team now in the package, in the decision making, in the whole thing?
Yeah, look, you know, there's quite a lot of us at Emirates Team New Zealand that have been 1 point away from winning the America's Cup previously. So we've seen the movie before, and it's never over till it's over, and we've absolutely seen that. So we'll be going out, working hard, taking, you know, tomorrow as another day. You know, we have to race well. As we've seen, these guys have got a package that can deliver race wins. They get the best out of their equipment, as we try and hope to as well. So tomorrow's another day. We just hope we can go out there and race well again.
Francesco Bruni said that keeping you guys behind was like trying to drown a fish. How confident are you in the whole package and that you can get past?
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, we've, you know, obviously both teams have put a huge amount of work into both their packages. We've seen, you know, both boats have strengths and weaknesses. I think what we're doing after having done some racing is that we're finding the strengths of our boat, and we're being able to utilise those strengths probably a little better than we did in the early part of the regatta. You know, these guys have obviously done more racing than us, so they've seen the movies before. They know their modes possibly a little better against their opponents than we've seen against them, because we simply haven't raced them much before. So for us, I think as each race goes on, you know, we're learning more and more about them and us, and you know, hopefully that's giving us a slight advantage as the regatta comes to a close.
Well, you didn't get the point, Jimmy, but for 90% of that race, you pushed your opponent, you bullied them around that racetrack. Just talk to us about the positives that you can take from that performance.
Well, I thought we executed, majority of the race pretty damn well. I thought the guys did an awesome job sailing the boat. I thought the boat was going very, very fast. I thought Pietro Sabello was doing an awesome job just keeping us rolling and on our numbers. And we just have to take the lessons from today, and really sort of go back, learn from it, and, come out tomorrow ready to go.
It's match point. You need 4 wins on the trot. You've been here before, Jimmy, but how much do you believe that this is still actually winnable?
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind, Shirley. I know you believe it too. And so, yeah, look, the team, coming back to the dock, you could just see it in everyone's eyes. There was no negativity or, heads down. It was everyone just ready to roll. I mean, this team, no one gives up, and we're going to get a culture of we're not going to disregard the race from today. We're going to come back, we're going to learn about it, we're going to take ownership of it, and we're going to get stronger. And yeah, tomorrow there'll be no towel to throw in. The gloves will come off, we'll come out swinging, and we'll focus on just one thing, and that's winning one race. We don't have to look too far into the future, and that's the beauty of the position we're in.
As you said, and the sailing world know only too well, you've been in this position before. I'm sure the team are looking to you now in this moment. How will you lead this team going into what is a must race, a must-win race?
Well, the team is I tell you, nothing needs to be said. You can just see it in their eyes and the way people are responding when we came back ashore. Everyone is up for the fight. No one's walking away, and they're genuinely excited to get out there tomorrow. It's I think the culture that we've built we've come a long way from the beginning of this campaign, and man, today was an awesome race. We've got to take the lessons, but I can't wait to go again.
Francesco, you bossed that race for 90% of it. What happened, and how big a blow is it that you didn't finish the job?
Oh, obviously, it's a very tough moment, and was a very tough moment when it happened. Mainly also because we did a fantastic race until then, and was just about reading the pressure in the water. And honestly, we saw a very light patch on our bow, and we decided to protect the left. But clearly, there was a big puff on the other side of that lull. Anyway, it is what it is. We have to keep fighting until the end. That's all it matters.
You put your hands up in the press conference and took responsibility for that final decision. How frustrated are you?
I'm not very frustrated. I think, you have to admit when you made a mistake. And I was in charge on that moment to decide. There was a discussion on board, but I was the guy. We have our rules, and I had to take the decision either to go straight or to tack. We tacked, and the decision was wrong. But you have to admit when you make a mistake.
3 losses on the bounce. How do you come back from that when every race now is must win?
A very wise man and a good friend of mine said once, imagine what a story would be if they lose from here. He's a very wise man, and I learned a lot from him. And he won an America's Cup with it, so I'm trying to do the same.
Talk to me a bit about the team. They've come such a long way. I mean, what a transformation, really, in 4 months. How proud are you of the way they're responding to the pressure as you take on the formidable Kiwis?
I'm very proud with the team. Luna Rossa, I think this time Max built up a fantastic team. We are very close to make a very big history, and we will try until the end. And the team is responding very well to the down moments. And there is pride. Everybody's chin up. So very proud with the team.
You've talked about how challenging it is to keep the Kiwis behind you. Just with that in mind, how do you approach tomorrow?
I think we have to keep doing the same. We have to keep improving. The coaches, again, I repeat always the same story. Philippe, Jacopo, Vasco, they are doing a great job trying to improve the performance of the boats, the performance of the sailing team, and the performance of everybody. And we have to keep doing the same job, trying to analyze and get better for tomorrow. I'm actually happy that we have one night to think about it.